Hello, and welcome to episode 189 of Movies and Us. I'm Marcus.
And I'm TJ.
And this is the movie review show that reviews genre movies from beginning sometimes. And today, we are reviewing the 2021 film release of Black Widow. This movie was...
What?
I'm just reading I just read the credits. The first name I saw was a female. And I just don't like the movie. Oh, here's my... I don't like the movie, and so I was like, maybe it's just a man who directed this. Like, oh, of course, and it's just plagued with not female writer. What's the term? It's plagued with like the Barbie effect. Like, we got to make a stance here, and like this is a female thing. It's like,
really? That's what you got out of this?
Not even like in a feminist way. No. It just felt like, I think it put that first and then story later, but it's not woke in any means. I'm not saying that at all.
It's just that at all.
Because I was so bored and disinterested in this whole movie. And, like, there's things I do like about this, but overall, I think this movie's flawed and it's not what this movie should have been. And with the movie they gave us, it was still like, this isn't good. Not saying this is a bad film. And so, I'm like, just seeing, like, it just feels like just what Hollywood thinks a female superhero movie should be, and it just felt like this is fine.
I didn't get that at all.
Granted, it's not Catwoman or Supergirl.
Honestly, I got more standard Marvel action movie than I did female lead. I didn't get any of that.
Well, but that's like that too. Like, this movie just felt like a movie. Never once was I was in this world and like this is intriguing. This is good. I was never in the story. I was like, every scene it was like I'm watching a movie. It was one of those kind of movies. And I was like, okay, this is a movie thing they're doing. Her swinging on that rope in a white outfit. Oh, I'm watching a movie. Never once I was thinking, like, how's she gonna get out of this? I was like, I never once. It just felt like and there's all these females, and it's like, since she's a female character, her bad people are females. It's like, okay, and who's controlling the man? I was like, okay,
that's the comic backstory.
Well, like, and that's fine. That's totally fine. It just felt like not a good movie. It felt like this, and like what they could have gone with would have been so much better. But what they gave us is like, this would have been fine for the early 2000s, but we're post Endgame now, so like we're post Winter Soldier, we're post Logan. This could have been so much better and so deep and personal, especially for the character, but it's just awful. Again, there's good things about this, but it's just like, this is not what this could have been. And it felt so Hollywoodified and just like, here's a movie. I was like, it's a movie. So I was just so disappointed watching this movie. But also, like, it's not bad. It's good for the background. It's good if you want to watch it with your kids, I guess. But it's like, this could have been a Winter Soldier-esque film. This could have been like really like, ooh, my feelings. But yeah, and I like all that saying because I saw the female director. I was like, okay, and I just sparked like oh, this kind of makes more sense to me now. Just again, and like saying that is like, females can't be directors and they're not bad directors. It just feels like they got a female director for this film because either Hollywood said so, Disney said so, or Scarlett Johansson said so, and someone said, like, we should get her to do this because she's probably adequate at making films. And it's like, okay, yeah, probably. And then we get the thing, and it's like, oh, it's just a film. It's just a film. Like, they're not. It's like, it's just fine.
I think your expectations were too high.
No, trust me, they were not. I had no expectations.
Apparently, what the movie you were expecting out of this, because I was
trying to save this part of my review for later. But and I'm looking at her filmography, and like some of the stuff looks interesting, and I would watch for sure. It's just that this movie seems so not like. Granted, every director wants a Marvel movie so they can do all the other things, so I get it. And it's not bad. This is a fine movie. It's perfectly in the middle at best. My expectations were something different, so this is why this is like lesser than okay. But realistically, it's just a fine movie. What I was expecting from a Black Widow movie, TJ, I don't know, spy espionage shit.
That's what you got.
This is, you shut your mouth. This is not spy.
This is exactly what this is.
No, it's not. This is not spy espionage good shit. Like,
I didn't say it was good. I said, but it's spy espionage.
No, not at all. Like, you
got a mystery with trying to figure out what this thing is, figuring out who's behind the things.
But there's no intrigue. It holds your hands through everything. There's no, like, what's gonna happen?
Doesn't mean it's not a spy thriller.
What?
Doesn't mean it's not classified as a spy thriller.
It is the baseline to that. It's Marvel's attempt at doing it, even though Captain America did it better. And he's not even a f***ing spy. So, like, how's those movies more spy-esque than this movie? Yeah, she was in it. And, like, that's like, we have X amount of films with her in it, and she's more spy in those films than she is in this fucking film. And so that's where my expectations were like, okay, we know the character, how good she is at betraying people and manipulating their feelings and emotions that we saw in the Avengers movie, the first one, when she's tied up on the chair and she's interviewing the guy while he's interviewing her, kind of thing, like that thing. Like, where's that for this black? Like, we don't get that, and she's just
you got that with the main guy at the end. The whole thing was a manipulation to get him to do what she wanted.
Sure, but at that point I was just like not checked up. I was checked out. And like, because like, it was also how I told you going in, like, yeah, she's gonna be fine. We know she'll be fine. She's Black Widow. She's gonna be in the next one. She dies in the next one. She doesn't die in this one. So whatever happens to her, she's fine. So she shouldn't have been the main person in turmoil of the whole movie. That being said, I don't want to write this movie yet. I'll get to it when I get to it. Directed by Kate Shortland. Sure. Again, nothing against Kate. I was thinking to myself, like, there's probably a female directed to this because this is this Hollywood MO. And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Again, I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm not trying to be one of those woke, like, oh, it looks bad. Like, no, she did a fine job. Screenplay by Eric Pearson, story by Jacqueline Schaefer, another female, and Ned Benson. Produced by Kevin Feige, starring Scarlett Johansson as the main character, Florence Pugh as her sister. Florence Pugh did really good in this movie.
She's an excellent actress.
I was so prized. I tell you that. I was like, wow. There was a scene where she's holding her emotions at the table. Like, she is
phenomenal.
So good.
She's one of the best actresses I've come across in like modern acting.
Yeah, I was like, and people always hyped her up because, like, you know, her looks and shit like that. She's pretty, but like, I never really heard anyone talk about her acting, or I never believed anyone on acting because I know guys are just pigs. But no, her acting, she was really good, and it's like, yeah, damn, holy shit,
really, really good.
Like, I like her a lot. I would like if she's in all the Marvel movies, I would like, yeah, let's go watch them. I'm here for her. She's great.
She's in the Hawkeye TV show. And it's my favorite show, even though I think people really didn't like that one, but it's my favorite one that they did.
That one looked intriguing. That one and the Falcon are the two ones I would only care to see. Yeah. Loki was fine. It was good.
Loki's fine, yeah. But like, that's the one I really liked, Hawkman. But
yeah, and she's in that movie, Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that I heard was really good too, but no one saw.
No, because people are just at that point like, we don't know what we want anymore.
Yeah. So, but
yeah, no, she was great in this. I think the acting is like one of the best parts in this movie, in the cast. I do like the cast. Yeah, I think the acting and the cast are the great parts about this movie. That's why I think the director has no problem. Like, she's did great directing the people, so I don't hate that at all. It was just the story I have issues with. Like, this movie, the story.
The story is a little generic. It is.
I was so like, there's so many things that could have done better, and we just get a movie. David Harbour as the father. O.T.
Fagbanal.
No, Fagbanal.
That's what I said. Fagbanal.
Fagbanal. As some guy that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, I don't know why he was in.
It's just a guy for her to give Goo Goo eyes to, I guess.
But there was no relationship between them, so I don't get it, but whatever.
But like, she was giving him those eyes the first time we saw them on screen together. She's like being like, I was like, why is she doing this? Like, who is this guy? We're not gonna see them again. And we saw him one more time. Like, yeah, I thought we were not gonna see him again. Stupid. Olga Kurylenko. God, look at her middle name. Wow. Who the hell she play? Oh, she played Taskmaster. Okay. Fuck this movie.
She's Ukrainian. I thought she was Russian, but apparently she's Ukrainian.
She looks Asian when you look at her picture.
Well, Ukrainian French, apparently.
Yeah, she's everything. William Hurt for a second. Ray Winston, Stone, as the bad guy. Rachel Weisz as the mother. When she was first on screen in the flashback part, I was like, oh, she looks really familiar. Who is this? And then she was gone. When she came back, like, that has to be this chick from The Mummy. Looked into it, like, yeah, that's that lady from The Mummy. Like, holy shit.
Oh, the love interest from Brendan Fraser? Love interest?
Yep, that's the mom. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
she didn't, honestly, she looks as good as she did back then.
No, she's beautiful. She's still a good looking actress.
No, I mean, she doesn't look like she aged.
No, a little bit, but not like how you would think.
It's been like 30 years or something like that.
It's been a minute. That came out in either 2000 or 99, I think. So
I think 99, yeah 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute, so she looks good.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, look who it is. I'm glad they got her in this movie. Also, there is Liana Samuel, Michelle Lee, Nana Blundell. Here's Red Room Assassins. Whatever. There's Jade Zhu, portrays another Black Widow. Don't care about that. Shang-Chi. Oliver Richards. And as post-credits, we have Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's Elaine from Seinfeld. And Jeremy Renner, I guess, if you want to say that as in the picture.
Well, he has an uncredited voice-only cameo somewhere.
Huh.
I don't know where.
Might be like a flashback to like the Avengers, or maybe he was like on screen and then like on a TV somewhere. Who knows?
I don't know. Apparently his voice was in this.
Yeah. Movie's runtime is 134 minutes. It's 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah. This movie was too long for just an average action film. Like, why? Like, budget was $288 million. It had that big of a budget too, which was wild. And I know as this was filmed during COVID, I think, right? So I guess it had a $300 million budget. TJ.
280, yeah.
That's fucking so much money for an okay film. You have so much money. And they didn't pay any of those actors or actresses anything crazy. So where'd that money go? No one in this list is like Robert Downey Jr. level paycheck wise. So who the where'd that money go? The visual effects parts are sparse at best. The writing was fine. There's the behind the scenes people, none of them are like A-name people. So where did $300 million go?
I know Scarlett Johansson got $20 million.
Yeah, not like $1 billion that Robert Downey Jr. gets.
She got more after everything happened.
What, like this movie?
We'll talk about that when the behind the scenes.
She sued, didn't she, or something like that?
Yes.
Well, like, so that wouldn't come into the fact of whatever this is.
No, there was a lot of big...
Like Avengers was less money, and it had more big names. I mean, not at that time. Let's see Endgame. No, I'm just curious. Endgame.
There are a lot of big visual effects.
Yeah, movie. But it doesn't justify.
I know visual effects are expensive.
They are, but like they don't pay the people to make them the way they should. Like Endgame had a $350 to $400 million budget, which makes sense because of all the people in it, and they got to pay those people. So like, why is this $300 million? That is wild to me. Wow, no sense. Anyway, gotta behave myself, I suppose. And it made $379 million, which is barely a return, but in the COVID years, it's good enough to land it in the top 20 guys. So we're doing.
We should also mention this is the 24th Marvel M.C.U. movie, and it is the first film in the fourth phase of the MCU. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just angry for you saying that. It's the first film. So the first film in the fourth phase after fucking Endgame is a prequel to the Endgame movie.
To be fair.
No. At number 20, we're doing 22 to 12. Sorry, 23 to 13. Okay. Now we'll do 20 through 11. That's stupid. At number 20, $206 million. We have The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Do I even need to think that?
No, I'll just read the synopsis. Arnie Cheney Johnson stabs and murders his landlord, claiming to be under demonic possession, while Ed or Lorraine Warren investigate the case and try to prove his innocence.
Oh, never saw it.
No, sounds like a cool idea. I just wish it was connected to The Conjuring. Like, that sounds like a fun idea. At number 19, we have Jungle Cruise with $220 million.
Isn't that the Disney movie with The Rock? That's
ding.
Based on the ride or some shit?
Yep, they're trying to recapture the glory of the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is A1 movie right there. Based on the Disneyland's theme park ride, where a small riverboat takes a group of travelers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles, but with a supernatural elements. Yep. At number 18, we have a movie called My Country, My Parents. At number 211.
My Country, My Parents.
My Country, My Parents.
Sounds like a religious film.
Sounds like you're Googling it.
No, I thought you were...
copy. No.
Yeah, and I have that on a further screen that I can't see that small writing with, so I have to move it over.
Okay, well, now that you said something. Bam. Original title. Woo hee woo dee foo be. It just sounds like I'm making fun of them. That's what it says, right? I'm not trying to be a dick.
That's what it says. What's it called again?
The real one or our language one?
The English one. The real one, Marcus, yes.
My country, my parents.
Almost feels like a war movie almost.
No, we talked about one of its predecessors beforehand, and you probably won't remember. So, included in the third installment of National Day Celebration Trilogy with My People, My Country in 2019 and My People, My Homeland in 2020, My Country, My People, or My Country, My Parents, focuses on 4 Chinese families and 4 different eras, combined with 4 stories through the perspective of, quote, home and country, end quote, representing several generations of our predecessors.
That's kind of what I was thinking, only with like wartime backdrops.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's like different. They go back in the generation, but I only thought it was like the parents, and then they go back and forth between the president.
That's fair.
But
it's just like
whatever.
Yeah, just like, hey, propaganda of like we're great and PA family probably yada yada yada.
China.
Is
it China?
Hold on, probably. Let me scroll back down. I want to say yeah, but I don't want to be racist. So the names look Chinese, Zhu and Z and shit like that. So yep, China.
When it's propaganda, it's usually China.
Everyone does propaganda, but you're not wrong.
Yeah, but you don't usually get too many propaganda films out of Vietnam or Korea.
Nothing that's gonna get in our box office, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, this box office is going to consist of American and Chinese/Japanese shit. At number 17 with Cruella at $233 million.
Never heard of it.
During the 1970s London punk rock revolution, young grifter Estella transforms herself into the Roach. I never said this word before. Ruckus. Into the Ruckus, right? Revenge bent Cruella DeVille. Oh, stars Emma, what's her face?
Watson?
No, the other one, Stone.
Emma Stone. Oh.
Right? The one from Gwen Stacy. Yeah, that word. That's Ruckus.
That's Ruckus. Yes.
Yeah. It's a weird word. That'd be a good word search. Not word search. That'd be a good hangman word.
Ruckus?
Yeah, look at it. No, who's going to guess that?
No one.
Yeah.
That means it wouldn't be a good hangman. Why do you need a word people would know?
No, you're trying to win, right? By tripping them up?
Yes.
I don't want to give you
No, but you want to give them a word that is fair.
It's a word. We all know the word. We know how to say it after we see it sometimes. Raucous. Ruckus. Yeah. No one's getting that. Number...
I mean, I would have got it.
Because you'd like to think you would get anything. At number 16, we have Encanto at number $256 million. Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
I think you've seen this animated film.
I have not seen this movie. It was just popular and people kept singing that damn movie. Oh. Have you seen it?
Nope.
No. Do you know what it's about?
Nope.
Give it a guess.
I just know it's an animated movie, and I'm tempted to say Disney, but it could be DreamWorks.
Ah, shit. Good question. I think it's Disney. It's Disney.
Okay. Encanto 2021. Is this the 100-year one?
What?
The 100-year animated movie for Disney or whatever?
I remember that's a thing. I don't think that's that.
Oh, it's musical.
Okay, well, duh.
I'm not sure what Encanto is, to be honest with you.
Okay, because you're racist. An extraordinary family the Madrigals live hidden in the mountains of Colombia in a magical house called an Encanto. The magic of an Encanto has blessed every child in the family with a unique gift. Every child except one, Mirabelle. Yeah, what's that supposed to mean to me, though? I've never seen the fucking movie.
I don't know.
Like, from what I've heard about this movie, like, when people are singing the songs and reading that is gibberish to me. Like, what? Okay, sure. Number 15 with $297 million, we have...
I didn't hear what you said. Oh, okay. I'm not going to even dignify this one.
It's A Quiet Place Part 2. What? I don't want to alert the monsters to our presence, TJ.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The aliens.
Sure. Is that what they are? They're aliens?
Yeah. I saw the first one, and I was hyped up to watch it because people were saying it's good. It was good. And then it got to the ending where it just ends, and I was like, motherfucker. And
I never saw the movie. I just thought it was forest monsters.
No, it's just aliens that come down, and they are alerted to our sounds.
Oh, so it's Predator.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And I was like, this is a good movie. Then it just ends after they discover how they're like, okay. And then it's like, oh, they're making a sequel. Shocker. I'm not going to watch it. Because I was so angry how the first one ended. Because you can't just end a fucking movie after we just sat there with people being quiet for an hour and a half. Bullshit. And it was, again, watch if you like it. It's fine. There's like 3 or 4 of them now. I don't fucking know, nor do I care. Following the events at home, the Abbott family now face the terrors of the outside world. Forced to venture into the unknown, they realize the creatures that haunt them, hunt by sound, are not the only threats lurking beyond the sand path. Humans are also the other threat.
Oh, is that?
That's my guess from the trailer, because people are still monsters. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That trope.
It would have been better if they walked out of the forest and they're on an alien planet.
God, that would not. Oh, that's Predator. That's Predators.
It's Predators? I don't know what that is.
It's the 2000. Directed by Robert Rodriguez. Helped produce that one. Has Adrian Brody in it.
Marcus, I've never even seen the first one.
2010. Shut up.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Shut up.
Bits and pieces.
Shut up.
Never saw the whole thing.
Shut up. Man, I wish I could do my theme up again last time, because there's movies I would pick again. Predator.
Why do you think I started with the picks with aliens? Because I never saw that either.
You ever seen Predator?
No.
It's such... Yeah, my man movies are Predator, 300, Die Hard, probably one of the Mad Maxes. I had another one, but I forget what it was. But like these are like the the thing, the race of the thing. So yeah, Predator, Mad Max, probably Fury Road, 300, and whatever else I said. Just like movies every man should see, because it's out of manliness. God, and like Predator's so good.
never saw the whole thing. I know bits and pieces of it.
My favorite creature. God, I want to get in shape.
So
like,
no,
like
I never saw Predators or what the concept is about it.
Oh, the Predators, yeah. Predators, as a group of elite warriors, parachute into an unfamiliar jungle and are haunted by members of the merciless alien race. And 20 minutes into it, we're on the alien planet. We're not on Earth. So what you just said was like that. They're on the alien planet, not Earth. Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, but we're not talking about Predators. So we're talking about, what was that?
A Quiet Place.
Oh, okay. Next one's Free Guy at 14, $331 million. Free Guy.
Free Guy.
The
name sounds familiar. I just read it in the Black Widow thing.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Apparently, it made some money.
I mean, it's in the top. Oh, we haven't said Black Widow yet, have I?
No.
Oh, it's just less. Black Widow beat out Free Guy? Wow.
Free Guy, is that the one with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Like he's a video game character or something?
Ding, ding, ding. When Guy, a bank teller, learns that he is a non-playable character and a bloodthirsty NPC and a bloodthirsty open-world video game, he goes to become the hero of the story and takes the responsibility of saving the world.
Never saw it.
It's fine. I gave it a 5. I'm looking at it on IMDb. I gave it a 5 out of 10. People gave it, total it's got 7.1 out of 10. It's adequate. It's 2 hours of bullshit. It's fine. It's fan service bullshit. At 13, with $379 million, we have the Black Widow.
Okay.
At number 12, we have Eternals with $402 million.
Eternals had made more money than Black Widow?
Good. I say that not knowing I've never seen the Eternals, but I don't think Black Widow's that good. So, like, good, something else beat it. Like,
I think you're a little too hard on this movie.
I'm not going to give... I might give us a bad rating as more we talk about it, because, like, this is like...
I think you're being a little too hard on the movie. I think your expectations are a little out of whack for it.
They are. I know my biased opinions, like, this is like a 2. But realistically, it's like a 5 at best. Like, it's a perfectly, suitably fine, dumb film. It shouldn't have been a dumb film, but for what they went out for, it's a fine, dumb, stupid fucking piece of shit 80s knockoff. I hate this movie. And at number 11, we have Dune Part 1.
Never saw.
Now, I'm going to say this. I saw this, and I knew there'd be 2 parts to it. I think I remember, like, okay, there's going to be 2 parts to it. But my God, like, you want to know how long Dune Part 1 is, TJ?
Not really, no.
It's long. I sat through it. I was like, okay, this is solid. And I get you want to be detailed to the book. I saw the original one in 1981, whatever. It's 2.5 hours, TJ. It's part 1 of, like, 3 or 4 they're doing. And I sat through it. I was like, it's pretty. It's detailed. It's very pretty. So I get to the fucking thing, and they get to the part at the end of the movie. It's like, okay, we're going to do something. It's again, the characters walk off into the desert. Okay, we're going to do that next thing. And it just goes to credits. Like, you son of a bitch. God damn it. I'm so upset. So I haven't seen the sequel. I was like, I'm not going to sit through another 3-hour film. I'll wait till the whole series is done, then I might watch them. But, like, Jesus, man. So fucking long. But it's a pretty film. How long is part 2? Part 2 is another 2 hours of 40. Like, why? Why is it total, like, what was it, 5 hours total? I don't want to sit through 5 hours of movies. Like, come on. They're making another one, I think. I don't know. It's too many fucking movies. That's the box office for 2021. This is Black Widow. Back to you, TJ. Back to you. I'm sorry. Let's do behind the scenes, TJ.
Back to me. I'm not running this one.
Yeah, you should. You'd be nicer.
Behind the scenes. Where to start? Let's start with the obvious. This movie was delayed 3 times because of COVID, so it's one of those movies.
I like how they started making the movie after everything was delayed. This could have been made.
It broke several pandemic box office records, which I have no idea what that means, but apparently it did.
Well, was it maybe like a streaming thing, right? Because didn't that do something with streaming?
Well, that's the other thing. It was not only was it released in theaters, but it was simulcast on HBO or Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yes, which is what caused Scarlett Johansson to sue.
Okay, yeah.
She had it in her contract that it would be theaters only.
Dumb actors.
Because they don't get paid anything for the streaming rights.
Yes.
And so Disney came out and said, she's just doing this to get more money. We paid her $20 million, and she's using the pandemic as a way to get more money, which not true, really. It was
no, she's justified, yeah.
She was justified. You're trying to screw her out of money because you just released it on streaming without her permission.
Yep.
And you're trying to take more money out of it. And and so they ended up settling. We're not sure what the settlement is because it was out of court, but it's guessed around she got about $40 million because of it.
God damn.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of like, personally, I don't like going to the movies, so I would rather just watch it. But I get why.
Yeah.
You want your movie to go into the theater because you make money off of that. You don't get money from the streaming rights or anything like that. Right? And because she did this, they haven't done another movie like no one's really done a movie like that, and if they do, they work it out contractually with the actors and stuff ahead of time.
Which is good.
So what she did was actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes. There was also another controversy with the creator of Florence Poe's character. The creators of that were set to get $25,000 as because they created the character.
Yeah.
But Marvel had something in the contract that said they can pay and like a contract back in 2009 that they can decide to pay creators less, I guess.
Of course.
So they're like, we're only giving you $5,000.
I love that.
And so the creator went public and made them look even like idiots again. So they ended up paying her out again.
Corporate greed. I love it.
Yeah. So
backfires again.
This is just this whole backstory behind this movie is Disney and corporations suck.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
That's what I pretty much got out of it.
Yeah, they get the big turd.
Also, Black Widow was originally in production since 2004.
It's a long time.
And it was originally with Lionsgate.
Oh God, I can see that in my head right now.
So, but by 2006, Lionsgate had dropped the projects, and then the rights reverted back to Marvel.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So then, in 2006, if you remember, Iron Man came out, and then like a couple of years later, Iron Man 2 came out, and that's when Scarlett Johansson was cast.
Oh, okay.
And so, since like 2009, they were talking about making a Black Widow movie. They've been promising Scarlett Johansson a Black Widow movie.
Yeah, as it should.
And then they go like, well, we got Avengers coming up. We can't do that. We can't do it, so we're going to push this back. Oh, wait, we got this. We're doing this in this universe. So we're going to have to push this movie back. We got to keep pushing this movie. But they kept pushing the movie back on her. And so yeah, it's kind of sucks that it's a prequel and stuff. But like the movie takes place after she dies. So you really can't do anything about it because Marvel kept pushing it the f*** off.
You could have, and it's Marvel's fault for why it's so late. Like, this could have been done earlier.
Right.
So like that's why I'm so pissed about it.
And it should have been done earlier. Because there was no reason why they didn't have a female-led movie for how long?
Well, I don't really care about it's female-led or black-led or whatever led. I just think, why not have these characters in their movies?
Yeah, that's true. And, people were, like, on board for Black Widow for a long time.
She's a cool character. She's mysterious as f***. Give her something with her. Same thing with Hawkeye. Give us these movies, people. Give us a decent Hulk movie, like something. Shit, I don't want 3 Iron Mans, 3 Thors, and 3 whatever, Captain America. Well, more Captain America, please. But like, come on. So yeah, I don't care if it's female lead or whoever led. Just give me a decent movie story, please.
But yeah. So, but then eventually it got to the point where we got to this point and we got to this movie. Anything else we're talking about before I go? Not really. The movie has... Yeah, it was... The stream reviewingship was ridiculous, apparently. Yeah. So
makes sense.
It has a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it won a bunch of awards. Not as many as Black Panther, but not that many at all, really. It only won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 awards.
Should tell you at the top, yeah. Read them, bitches.
It won 2 Golden Trailer Awards for Best Fantasy Adventure and Best Summer Blockbuster TV Spot for a Feature Film.
Okay, sure.
It won the Women's Image Network Award for Outstanding Feature Film. Sure. It won the Hollywood Professional Association Award for Outstanding Visual Effects in a Feature Film.
Okay.
It won the People's Choice Award for Movie of the Year and Best Female Star of 2021, Scarlett Johansson. It also won the Critics' Choice Super Awards for Best Actress in a Superhero Film. Florence Pugh actually beat Scarlett Johansson.
Damn right.
And then it also won the MTV Movie and TV Awards Best Hero, Scarlett Johansson. And then it was also nominated for a bunch of stuff.
Of course.
The only other thing I thought was interesting is, well, no, I guess it's not that interesting. I guess it was interesting. They released like a documentary specials, the Marvel Studios Assemble, based on this in October of 2021.
Okay.
Which I found interesting because, I mean, they usually do that, but I'm surprised they did it because Scarlett Johansson was in it and she was suing at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I just thought that was interesting.
That is interesting, actually.
But that's it. That's all the behind the scenes.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pandemic movie and seemed like it was in development hell for a long time, but
Of course.
But like, there's no really, other than Disney being an evil corporation.
They're not evil.
It's
misunderstood.
To be fair, at this time, it was like they had that new head guy in charge, and
he's been fucking up.
he was where he fucked everything up to the point they got rid of him and brought Bob Iger back. Yeah. And even that Bob Iger is evil too, but not as evil.
Oh, come on. This would be mean now. Yeah, feelings too. Anything else we'll talk about before we get into this? And Bob Iger's not evil. He might buy a future script. Bob Iger, you're a great dude. Buy our script.
Bob Iger's never going to listen to this.
Our script. Yeah, but one of his dumb fucking assistants might be hired to like go through our shit, make sure we never talked bad about it.
And you know for a fact when you get to this part, you're just going to cut it out anyway.
Maybe. I'm going to keep it for the funniness. We got to talk about this movie now, don't we?
Yeah, talk about this movie. I had a different experience than you with this movie. I like this movie.
It's a female movie. Of course you liked it, TJ. You're just more forgiving of those, and that's fine. I knew you liked this.
I liked it because I actually really liked the beginning, the opening of this movie. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My hope.
The whole Russian family invading thing and stuff like that. I was curious where it was going to go, and then it just went to the standard place, but then,
that's like this. I was just...
Like, that was the whole spy. It started off like a spy thriller. Okay, well, where's this going?
My problem with this movie, and like now that you said the beginning, I'm glad you said that because it was right in the beginning. And I was like, wait, hold on, what? And then the whole movie is still like, why do I care? And like, so like they're wrong. Yeah. You
know what's funny about this movie?
Yeah.
Like, the opening's the only thing I really remember.
Because really?
Yeah, I remembered the opening. Like, I remember that, and I also liked. I really liked the Nirvana cover in the beginning.
The what?
The Nirvana covers, the song in the beginning.
Oh yeah, of course you did. This movie's really so for you.
I really like the Nirvana cover, and I like the whole American Pie song in the background in the beginning and stuff.
Yeah, this movie's made for TJ.
I really like the beginning, and then the rest of it is like standard MCU action movie, which is fine because I like standard MCU, and I really like Florence Pugh. I like David Harbour in this too. I thought he was funny.
Yeah, no, like I said, the actors and the acting was grade A for a Marvel movie. And it's visually up at most points, it's fine. It was just a story, like you said, is average. And like this should not have been an average story. And like the whole time they're running from a nameless, faceless people. And so I just don't give a shit.
They're running from the people who did this to them, and they're trying to figure out where they are.
Yeah, but like
it's standard spy thriller.
Yes, stuff. But like there's such a big organization in this world, and like I don't care. And I think their threats never the people they're running from never feel like they're so close to them. Like this, like it never feels like John Wick, where like, oh, that's a spy, that's a spy. It's like because one of my notes is all the spy ladies are dressed in black leather. Why? You're a fucking spy assassin. You should be dressed like a normal person. Why do you stick out like a sore goddamn fucking throat, thumb? It's so stupid.
It's comic books.
I know, and it's so fucking dumb. Like you're an assassin. Spy who's supposed to be the best at doing things. You're hunting down some bite people. You're wearing black leather in bright day, jumping from building to building. What? It's that ninja thing I don't like. I told you I don't like ninjas. So it's like that gave me that kind of vibe. Like this is a stupid.
Unless they're turtles.
I don't like the Ninja Turtles. Besides that one movie. Overall, I'm not a fan of the Ninja Turtles. So I was like, this is dumb. I was so disappointed. Anyway, I was so like this movie. And now I came in thinking I was giving this a 5 out of 10, but now I know the more we're talking about it, I'm gonna get angrier and angrier. So you're gonna have to give it a high score, and we'll give it a low score. That's what's gonna happen. I'm cool with that.
I don't understand the anger. I don't know why you got so invested in something that was never going to be there.
Because that's it's fucking Natasha, the Black Widow, like spy. She's a spy. One of the best. She's one of the best spies ever. That's why she's in the fucking Avengers.
That's why she's able to take down.
Oh, yeah.
Take down this organization.
Where's the spyiness? Because the pinnacle to my complaint of her not being a good spy in this fucking movie is the fucking prison escape. Because she brute forces her way through everything. She should have infiltrated the prison by getting in there instead of hovering over with a fucking helicopter.
Wait, what prison?
The prison that she gets her dad out of. Instead of just hovering over it and shooting at each other and being loud and bombastic, be stealthy and spy-like. Get the in there, get your dad to get the out. And yeah, of course, some things will happen, but that's how it should happen.
The whole point was they were trying to do it stuffy, but the dad.
Not once she came in with a fucking helicopter.
They sent him the toy.
Yeah.
He put the earpiece on. They started opening the doors electronically. They was like, "Don't make a scene."
Sure, but at what point?
And then he makes a scene.
Oh yeah, at what point was she getting the helicopter at then? Where's she putting the fucking loud ass roaring helicopter at in this isolated area for her dad to get into? There's no plan. The plan was supposed to be let's make action happen.
The plan was you follow my directions until you get to where we tell you, and then we fly over and grab you.
Mm-hmm, sure.
That was the plan.
Sure, it was the plan. But like the plan should have been her getting in, not just relying on her dad to do the thing.
Why?
Spy stuff, that's why.
Why? Your dad's a super soldier. Why would she put herself at risk to do something when she knows she can take care of himself?
Spy.
It's not.
Spy.
That's
Spy
not a
thriller.
reason.
Spy thriller.
That's not
why
a reason.
spy thriller.
If you
do it in Mission Impossible. You do it in James Bond.
I'm arguing it from your point of view. You're arguing this logically doesn't make sense. So now, logically, it doesn't make sense to go that way. You can't just say spy thriller because
spy. There's not one point in this movie where it's like, oh, spy thriller shit should be happening. Like, no, it's just like action movie shit's happening, not spy thriller shit. There's a difference. This movie's just like, this movie could have been a Captain America movie. They just replaced Captain America with Black Widow. I was like, okay, sure. Like, all the hits and falls she does as a human being who doesn't have super, like, she should be dead 10 times over in a movie. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but I was like, there's a point where she,
that guy,
I know, but there's a point where her car gets flipped over and goes down like multiple, like, she should be dead. I'm sorry. She falls off a ledge and hits so many beams going down. And like, her ribs should be broken and dead. She flips. I'm sorry. She's a 2 car flips in this movie, and she's not limping once in the movie. Like, okay, does she have super serum too? Does she have something in her that makes it extra strength? Like, what? No, because there's a point where her sister says you take ibuprofen to wake up the next day. Like, oh, so she's human. She should be fucking dead.
She just knows how to take a fall.
And it's like
the same. It's the same concept as if you're a professional wrestler.
Yep.
You know how to take a fall.
Yeah, sure.
You can minimize.
Sure.
You can minimize.
Sure.
You can minimize it because she's been trained. In this.
Sure. That's why this movie is like lesson. Like, you get like a good superhero. You get good movies where the main character may be human and it's doing shit like this. They're breaking down throughout our script. Like, okay, they're limping. They're hurt. They're flinching because they just got beat the up. Not, I want to fall down all these things and be fine. Like, her legs should be broken. I'm watching her fall right now. Like, that's the scene she should have been like, oh, she's...
I know. I'm not even going to argue it. I was just arguing for the sake of arguing.
I know. Like, why is she like, this is a Captain America movie we're doing. That's what we're doing. Not a spy movie.
That was ridiculous, her falling off the roof.
Yeah.
Like, and hitting those things. I was like, you, she should be dead. But
right,
whatever. It's a Marvel movie.
Yes. And so, like, yeah, okay, it's a comic movie, but like this is not that. That's like, this movie's not for this character. That's like, this movie should have been just
the problem. I'll tell you what the problem with this movie is right now.
Yeah,
you want to know what the problem with this movie is Marvel wanted to do a PG-13 Black Widow movie.
And I got that because, like, what could have been a good PG-13 movie still, but it could have been maybe R too. Because wow, hold on, let's talk the story. Story is,
but I just want to point out they actually some of these, like, you know, the scene where they explain her Budapest background where she kills the kid. Just that scene where she's in the car and she says, "Do it." Disney was so against them putting that scene in there because it was too dark.
I get that, but they don't make the movie then. If you don't want to make a Black Widow spy thriller movie where she does things because that's who she is and has a checkered past.
They wanted this. They owed her a movie. They had to make the movie, and this is the compromise that you got.
And it's not a good compromise. It's not terrible. I'm coming at it hard, and this is perfectly fine. This is perfectly fine.
Like, I'd like to say this is the greatest movie in the world. This is just it's a fine movie to me, and the things that I like about it made me hold it up for me. Like, I really dug the family dynamic.
Yeah, that's great. Could have been better. Could have been more. Could have been oomph. I'm gonna get into it, but it could have been better.
There should have been more of it.
There should have been a lot more to it. That should have been the whole story proper. Not.
I agree. It should have probably been. But, you know, it's a Marvel movie, so we have to have the giant action stuff. So.
Well, you still could have had that. And
that's the weakest part of the movie, the giant action stuff. I agree.
Oh, they suck.
But I didn't hate what we got. So
I was so disappointed because as I was watching it, like, this could have been Captain and Bucky. It should have been her fighting her sister, trying to get her sister out of that mind. It could have been so fucking deep. And her recruiting her mom and dad, and it could have been just family drama. It could have been so many levels of like, oh my God, this is good. But no, we just get, my family's on board. It's just like, where's the fun, intrigue? This is, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's because it's not bad. It's just stupid. It just holds your hand through everything.
It doesn't live up to its potential.
No, and that's the shitty part about this fucking movie. Like, it's perfectly a suitable shitty Marvel movie, and that's it. And it should have been a deep, like, her sister could be Taskmaster, or Taskmaster didn't be in it. And it could be her fighting her brainwashed sister for the first act or two. Helps her brainwashed sister out. and they go for the big guy.
Well, they couldn't do that.
Why not?
Because they needed to set up Florence Pugh as the new Black Widow.
Yeah, they could have. Like I said, she could have saved her sister halfway through the movie, and now we have to get to the big bad evil guy.
Yeah, but we have to show that she's competent too.
Her sister?
Yeah.
She is competent in my version. She can equally handle Black Widow. She's a badass lady. She uses mind control like all the other Black Widows because that's how they are. Keep that element to it. Her sister helps by getting her mom, like, hey, what's the thing that gets them freed? Oh, it's that red shit. Sure.
Yeah, but the mom's also a traitor.
Yes, and they could have had intrigue and spy twist shit.
But like they don't see.
And mom could have been cooperating under the big bad evil guy's orders to get Black Widow closer to him, so he can get as a Euro are the spy that got away. Come back here. Come close. His whole plan is get closer to me. Right? Like, that's like, oh, okay, I'm on for this ride. I'm just stealing from other spy movies I've seen. Like, that's how you make the movie intrigue. And she gets her father first, obviously, because he's the brute. And he's like, yeah, my family's back together. They betray him. He's sad about. Like, we can do things here. Like, I actually care about her fighting her sister because she just want to hurt her sister. And she loves her family. Okay. And her sister's got a more personal vendetta against her, the big bad evil guy, for making her fight her sister. Like, there's just so many things they could have done better. And they could have had the other Black Widows, in normal clothing, walking around, so you never know which female is a spy and which female is not. And like, oh, now I have the who's who element to this fucking movie. Like, there's so many things they could have done to make this not as dumb as it was.
This movie sounds very long that you're pitching.
Shut up, TJ. This movie's 2 hours. This still could have been a 2 hour fucking and a half.
But the way in order to do everything that you wanted to do it, you would need a lot.
You can either. I'm pitching Winter Soldier. You can either have done it in 2.5 hours as this movie, or get Black Widow 2 movies before she dies in the next one, right? Oh, no, it's just me being crazy. Okay, sure.
But they only had one with Scarlett
Johansson. Yeah. Sure.
Because of the contract.
Sure. Like, you're not wrong, but they could have made the movie I'm pitching in a 2.
All I'm just saying is, I'm not disagreeing that this movie could be made better the way you wanted. I'm just saying there are the real life circumstances.
Yeah, but the argument you're giving me is bullshit, because the thing I'm saying, we've written so many movies in our past. You're just being nice to this movie because you want to be nice to this movie, which is fine. But we've written so many movies verbally like this, and we never once argued, well, the real circumstances are this. All the torment, all the behind the scenes hell they've gone through made the movie it is.
Because those movies didn't have those problems.
Sure, whatever. I just think you'd be nice to the movie.
Those movies didn't have corporate Disney.
Most of the movies have corporate problems and production hell, and that they didn't want this, they want to pay this actor, they didn't want this, that, and the third.
When we rewrote, what was it, the Western, that had none of those problems.
No, sure, that one didn't.
But like, and every time we come across one of these movies that we could rewrite better, they didn't have these problems.
There's so many times we've written movies that had studio interference.
Name one.
Probably to Howard the Duck. I'm trying to think of TJ, we have done 180 reviews. I'm not going to pick a fucking movie because we've done this before. You're just defending this shitty movie because you like it, and that's fine.
You're accusing me of something that's not true.
No, I think it's true. I think it's true.
You think it's true, and I'm like 90% certain that it's not.
You have biases. You like the movie, like you said, because you like the music, you like the actresses, and that's fine. You've always been biased to female-led movies.
You're always accusing me of things because of my biases, but it's your biases that are coming out.
I would always admit my biases.
But I'm just defending the movie because of the extra stuff that was behind it.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, you've never done that before with other movies, so like,
because the other movies didn't have these problems.
Maybe not these problems specifically, but every other movie has had problems.
I think these movies have a unique problem.
What's the unique problem?
Like the fact that they owed her this movie, they kept pushing it back, and then now they got to this point where they're stuck in this situation where they have to write this single movie here based on Disney's PG-13 mandate. It's just this
is all studio interference. This is this flavor of studio interference, but it's this studio interference of we don't want to give you the movie yet, so we'll give it to you later. Oh, we give it to you now. It's gotta be a prequel, so it's studio interference,
right? And all these other ones, it has to be a prequel. That's another issue with it. It's
but it's not the issue with this movie.
It's a issue with this movie for sure.
Yeah, but it's not the issue I care about the most.
Like,
I care about it just being a bad story they made.
But the fact that it was forced into a prequel is what makes it part of the reason why this movie is.
I don't know. I just think you're being nice to because you like this. That's all. Like because we've talked about so many studio interference movies where like they could have done this, that, and the third to make this movie better.
But again, those studio interference movies are more along the lines of like they didn't give them enough money or something like that.
Yeah, but it's also been like they don't like certain aspects of the movie or whatever. Again, we've gone through 180 movies, maybe Black Batman Forever, or like maybe there's been like elements like that. We've gone through so many movies of studio interference and different flavors of it.
Batman Forever was not.
I know, but I just can't. Again, I'm looking at them like there's been so many of them.
I know, and that's my whole point because I don't think it's ever come up in this.
I can guarantee it's come up. I can guarantee, not in this exact one, obviously, but like this is just a flavor of studio interference.
It's studio interference in a way that
Fantastic
really
Four, probably the shitty Fantastic Four one that was okay at best.
Which one?
Michael B. Jordan and whoever else was in that movie.
That wasn't studio interference.
No, it was director interference. Then it was still behind the scenes interference.
No, that was just bad movie.
The director was a piece of shit in there or something like that, or whatever the case was. Like he was doing his thing.
Well, that's not the same as this.
See, it's whatever.
That's just bad person
you know
that do their job.
You win. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm sure the behind the scenes is all sure. Anyways, we're arguing. Movie is this. Family is spies. Family are in Russian fucking plants to get shit from America because Cold War shit. Dad and the mom are actually the main bad people. The sisters are victims. Yada, yada, yada. The Black Widow program happens. Black Widow's sister gets knocked out of her hypnosis, and she has the MacGuffin in her hand, which is the thing that should help all the Black Widows out of being mind controlled by the guy, because the mind control is like a scent he has. If you're close to him and you're Black Widow, you can't hurt him. And you got a guy that can pay his orders. You're under mind control.
No, that's not what happened.
What?
It's not. You're conflating the two things. The scent had nothing to do with the mind control.
Sure, but
because the scent also affect Black Widow, Natasha, when she was never under mind control. The mind control was a new development after she had gotten away from the Avengers.
Okay, there we go.
I just pointed out because the way you were saying it made it conflated everything together and sounded very confused.
It doesn't matter. It'll come back later. The whole movie is about Scarlett Johansson's character getting her family back together so they can all stop the big bad evil guy and the corporation, the Black Widow people. They get back together. There's family turmoil a little bit. Mom betrays them kind of, but also mom works with Black Widow a little bit. And they get to the Sky Palace in the sky where the guy is called the Red Room where the bad guy works at. They infiltrate it and they kill the guy and collapse the thing. And family's on the run. Scarlett Johansson gives up.
No, she doesn't.
She stays to give up, but then she's on the run again somehow.
This was stupid.
Some movie's dumb.
This ending was stupid because they said they left it ambiguous because they didn't want to throw another fight scene in there to show how Black Widow got escaped.
She could just ran.
I know.
Yeah.
it was a stupid excuse, but we should also mention this movie technically takes place during the whole Civil War thing.
Yes.
So, like, while everyone else is being arrested during Civil War, this is what she was doing.
So dumb. Yeah, she was on the run from the government. But yeah, she
was on exactly. And they chose this point in time because this is the only point in the MCU.
Like, how cool would that have been too? Like, what I said, like, okay, she's fighting her sister and she's on the run. Oh no, the government agents are off to close in on me. Have that intrigue. They mentioned the government's on after her for a second, and they're gone for the movie until the end of the third act. Like, where were they at the whole time? While she's doing all this crazy shit.
She's a spy and they can't find her.
Oh, this movie sucks. Then credits roll, and then the end credits is, hey, Florence Pugh, want to kill the guy who killed your sister? Who is it? It's Hawkeye. Oh, no. Teaser for the show. Movie
it is a teaser for a show. And I would say that's kind of lame. It's a teaser for a TV show. But I will say this movie gave Natasha a better funeral scene than fucking Endgame did. Because at least we got to see her tombstone.
Yeah, we gave her a funeral, yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's like, and Florence Pugh's reaction upon seeing the tombstone was really good too.
Of what?
When her going to this gravesite and just the emotion, her acting was really good.
Yeah, her acting is amazing.
Yes.
I think the acting saved this movie for me. If it wasn't for the acting and the actors being likable and the characters being likable, it would have been garbage. Marcus, also maybe clip the scene where the dad gets shot with like 20 tranquilizers. I love that scene.
That was also, he's underratedly funny in this.
Oh, he's great. That's like the whole family's great. Yeah, even the mom was not really that much in it. great. The mom, the dad, the sisters are phenomenal. If they weren't likable, I would hate this movie way more, Chi-Chi.
It was such a stupid joke of him trying to put on the old uniform.
So good.
But I still laughed at it.
Yeah, because he's stuck like, I want to be the Red Guardian. I am the Mist. Like, it's good. Stuck in the past. He's
And
like,
then-
it's also good.
I really like that house scene where they're all in the house.
Yeah.
While I also found it really funny when Scarlett Johansson or Natasha is having a talk with the mom, like a real serious heart to heart, and the dad's in there trying to have it with Florence's character, and he just does not get it at all. He screws it up completely, and then he saves it at the end by remembering her song.
And I love that.
I think that's why I really like the movie is like you said, the acting, but because I believe the family dynamic.
Same.
Too.
Again, that's what's saving this movie for me is those four. I was like, yep, I believe this as the family.
And because every time they're on screen together, it's like, yeah, I really like these people.
Yes.
And I guess I just didn't care as much about the story because I was just invested in the family.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's valid because it's the best part of this movie.
So
it's just like I expected a spy thriller and I just got dumb Marvel action. I was like, I expected because she was in I expected Winter Soldier level. Oh,
we should also mention this is your first time seeing this movie.
Yes.
This is my second.
This is my last time seeing this movie. There were so many points in this movie I was like, there was a point, I'll tell you, the typical third act fight bullshit. I did my old school, I'm skipping through this. I don't care. I started like hyping through it. And there's a point where I skipped to it and someone was dead on the ground. Like, who is that? I don't care. Skip through it, got to the end. And I was like, oh, that was Taskmaster. I don't care who that was. I just kept skipping. Like, I don't give a don't care. I hate this movie. Oh, yeah, it's my first time seeing it. Your second time seeing it. Yeah, what are you going to say?
That's all I was saying. We should mention that.
Right.
So, I went into it knowing what I was going to get.
It's fair.
So, and I knew it wasn't that. I don't actually remember how I felt first time seeing it.
You're probably okay with it.
I mean, it left no impact.
Yeah.
So, I remember like I said, I only remembered the opening. So,
The movie's fine.
It's
Perfectly. If you want nothing more than just dumb action, it's perfectly fine for you to turn your brain off because this movie will hold your hand through everything.
I'm gonna say this. This is not like a movie that I would go back to, on my own.
And part where they when the sisters first see each other, they fight. Like, why are you doing that?
But it is part of the MCU. You know what I mean? It's not like it doesn't fit in for the universe or anything. It's not like that. It works.
This is on par, pointless, and stupid with me as Captain Marvel. Technically it's part of it.
That movie's worse.
That movie's terrible. Yeah, that movie's terrible. And
that movie is way worse.
And the only reason,
again,
that movie's awful. It's garbage. Do not watch it.
And that's just proof that I don't like every female-led movie.
I know, but you were nicer to say that than I was.
I don't think I was.
You were. Because I was going at it so hard, you were not being like, well, man, it's not that bad.
Well, yeah, because you go really super hard.
What's my time? I avoid movies for a reason. I have to sit there and watch them for 2.5 hours. I'm going to be angry. Like, well, I didn't want to watch this 2-hour movie. I knew it was going to be bad. It's terrible. Yeah, I think both those movies are just because they're both prequels. So you don't need to see those movies unless you want to watch these movies in timeline order. I guess sure, but release date wise, they're not necessary ever.
I didn't hate it. I liked the character interactions. I thought it was fine.
That's the only decent part about this movie. The rest of it's just.
And I'll watch anything with Florence Pugh in it.
Same. She was great. Gosh, I hate this so much.
I'm probably saying her last name wrong too. I don't know.
Q-Po. I don't know her name. But yeah. If you want to watch this, go watch it.
It's not the worst MCU movie.
I mean, duh. I'm not saying it's the worst movie ever. I'm just saying it's not good.
But it's not the worst. I just want to throw it. You're going hard on it.
I'm not going hard, but this is still a piece of shit to me. This could have been her version of Black or Civil War and Winter Soldier.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Worse than Ragnarok?
Realistically, no. Just my expectations were so high for this movie in the sense of this could have been deep. And my expectations weren't high. Just as I was watching it and the story they were giving me, why didn't they go a deeper route this way or that way? Why are we going this way? Oh, it's a Marvel Disney bullshit movie. And this movie gives me an argument to why I don't like Disney Marvel movies. Is because they're all like this. Yeah, the good ones are good, but just most of the time this is this trash filler. And it's this is why people say shit like that. I don't care. I hate this movie. No, it's not worse than Thor Ragnarok. The movie was garbage.
What about Spider-Man No Way Home?
Both of the movies are equally what's the point? Waste of my time. No, I think it's on par. Although I gave that a 0, so this is not a 0. I either gave that one a 1 or a 0, and this is not. Personally, I think this is a 1. But realistically, this is like probably a 5. On a good day, I would say I would watch this. Like, I'm not going to watch this ever again. I would never sit down and willingly watch this unless someone I was dating was like, we should watch it. Like, yeah, I guess I'll watch it with you. I'd like to be nice to it. But at best, like for the average person, this is a 5. For me, this is a 1. So I said it's like a 3 out of 10 when you combine the scores and divide them. Yeah, this is a 3 on. I feel good. This is a 3 out of 10.
Okay, I think it's a little harsh, but
I know.
whatever.
I don't know, because the only thing I have good to say about this is the acting and the family element's really good to a point. Other than that, I did not have a fun time watching this.
2/3. That's a third of the movie, though.
How's that third of the movie?
The acting's a third of the movie.
Sure, but
Right?
you.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can argue that. I'll argue that you always say, well, if a story's not good enough, I'm not going to give it a decent score or some shit, whatever you used to say back in the day.
My opinions have definitely evolved over the course of this podcast, though.
I know.
So
that's fine.
You can't hold that old thing against me.
I'm not, but you're just so adamant about your arguments. It's like, I'm going to hold that against you.
Like,
yeah, well, if the visuals are good, but the story's not good, I don't care about the visual. I care about the story. Oh, well, if the acting's good, but the story's not good for me, so I care about the acting.
I still don't care about the visuals.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, because I can't tell the difference.
That's
but
fine.
Over the last 189 episodes, I've definitely have a different perspective on how movies in general work. And so my earlier arguments have evolved since then.
Interesting. I respect that.
So, like, yes, story is still a big part of a movie, but at the same time, even the worst story can be saved by act. We've seen a couple of those movies.
Oh, and I can agree with that.
So, like, and I think this is one of those movies, for me at least. He's like, I didn't really give a crap about what was going on because I was just enjoying the character dynamics.
Yeah, that's nice. I respect that.
So that's really all my argument is.
That's a valid argument. That's why I'm not angry at that.
And with that being said, I still think this movie's at best a 6.
Jesus God, that's way too high. That's fair. Why not higher?
Because it is bog standard Marvel, and bog standard Marvel is not good. It's just okay.
So what makes this more than okay for you is the acting and the family people, I guess?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
That's fair.
Other than that, it's just your average standard Marvel movie, and I like your average standard Marvel movie, so it's like, that's a basic 5 right there, and it gave me a little more than that. It's a 6.
That's fair. This could be such a like in your feelings.
I'm also not judging this movie based on what it could have been.
I know you're not.
I'm basing it on what I got.
That's why I gave it 2 scores. Like realistically, for me, it's a 1. But I get why people like it, so it's a 5. But on average, it's a 3 then. So, but like, yeah, for me, I could never watch this again in my life. Could not be bothered. Well, I get why people like it. It's perfectly adequate and it's perfectly fine. It's right in the middle. To the average dumb brain person, it's not an offensive movie either way. It's like, oh, this is good. This is what I wanted to see. You there?
I'm here.
Make sure I don't lose you. Nope. Okay, we'll say the thing so we can end this dumb movie review.
Now that we did it, it's done.